everyone, thanks for tuning in to this week's video. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your brain and how it can be affected by this coronavirus pandemic. So our brain, part of our brain is something like a reptile brain. It's a very basic, it performs very basic functions, and its main job is to keep us alive. And that skill used to be very useful when we were cavemen and there were all kinds of dangers every time we left our cave. Right now, your brain may be freaking out over this coronavirus. You may be experiencing lots of fear, lots of anxiety, lots of thoughts about what might happen, what could happen, what if I get sick, what if my kids get sick, what if I lose my job, all those things. First off, I want you to know that is normal. It is normal to have those thoughts. It is normal to be afraid. That is literally part of being human. If you weren't having those thoughts, then you should be worried about yourself. The reason that you're having these thoughts is your brain's job is to keep you alive. Your brain does not know how to keep you alive right now. Normally, your brain says, let's get up in the morning, let's eat a meal, let's go to work, let's do this, let's do that. And then you do the same thing again the next day. And every day you've stayed alive and your brain knows how to keep you alive. But right now, your brain does not have the knowledge or the experience to keep you alive. And that is why you're freaking out. And so that's normal. Nobody knows how to stay alive right now. Some things you can do to help yourself is one, stop watching the news all the time. You literally do not need to know what the death rate is, what's happening every single day. Maybe just check the news once a day, get your update, and leave it alone. That will help you from taking in all this information that feeds your fears. Two, have a plan. What will you do if you get sick? How will you isolate yourself from your family members? What will you do if you lose your job? Make sure you know how to apply for unemployment. Make sure you have a backup plan. What are you going to do if your kids get sick? Which parent's going to take care of them? Just have a plan. That plan can help you feel better because you know what to do. I see people panicking and having this fear a lot when they come in to see us about a divorce, because divorce is scary. Because guess what? When you were married, every day you got up and you were alive and you stayed alive, and your brain wants you to stay alive. The way that our brain keeps us safe is by doing the same thing, so we don't change anything. And a divorce is very different and it's very scary. So if you're thinking about divorce, your brain is going to tell you don't do that, because we don't know if we can keep you alive. Guess what? You will stay alive if you get divorced. It's hard, it's scary. It's very similar to what we're experiencing right now with this pandemic. It's new, it's scary, we don't know what's gonna happen. But if you are struggling, if you're afraid to get divorced, you will be fine. That's just your brain trying to keep you alive. And you wanna think about divorce from the frontal part of your brain, which is where you have rational thought, and think about the life you can have in the future. So don't let that reptile brain control you. Think about the life that you can have in the future. And all you need to do if you're thinking about divorce is literally just call us. Come in. We'll walk you through the process. Having that plan, having that strategy makes it way less scary. So please just give us a call. We'll take a lot of the fear away, because we take away a lot of what the unknown part of the process. So keep your brain under control and give us a call if you need anything at all.